Hello, it's Emma Jo here from Lavinia Stamps, and today I'm going to show you what to do when you've got half a piece of A6. I'm sure it's called something really clever like A2.0, A7.1 or something daft, but it's the scraps of paper. What do you do with those? Well, this is what I did with mine, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So this is a rather dinky little card, and it's got our little mouse from Double Trouble who's dangling a light bulb off a shelf, and he's sharing his shine. So grab some Elements Ink Blue Atoll and your Series 9 stencil brush, and we're just doing a touch of colour just about there. That suits me. So that's that one done. Then we're going with our Elements Ink Sundance. And I'm going to pop some colour just behind. So we're making a circle with that. And we're also popping some colour here. Okay, that goes over there now. Now I'm going to get my graphite. Again, Elements Ink. And I'm going to tickle this piece of paper. That's the best way I can describe it. Just to get the ink onto the paper, but it doesn't have to be hard colour. Just gentle. We can build it up, you see. There we go. And the next one we want is Elements Ink Dark Denim. And we're building this colour up to create quite a dark frame. Okay, so that will do for the time being. Now I'm going to get my water spray bottle and I'm just going to spray it. So that was 3 sprays from a distance, and I'm just going to let the water do its magic. I'm going to grab my heat tool . And what we'll do is we'll get our Series 3 stencil brush now, and we're going to go back with our graphite, and I'm going to try and create a bit of a shape around this. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my bookshelf. Now this is from the Hobbit Door accessories set. And I'm going to ink it up in Fallen Leaves, VersaFine Clair Fallen Leaves, and run that so that it goes 3/4 of the way along my piece of card. And voila, a shelf. So let's colour some of that in, shall we? A nice brown. Have I got a nice brown? So I'm using my Mondelez watercolour pencils here just to create a nice brown shelf. Now, I'm not sure whether this is double or trouble, but either way, it's the little mouse who was dingle-dangling a light bulb. And I'm going to ink him up in VersaFine Clair Nocturne. And I'm going to get it so that his light bulb dangles right over the yellow, but I must make sure that his feet actually look like they're on the shelf, not above it, on it. There we go. It's starting to take shape, isn't it? Now Now, we're going to need that lovely scroll from the Vintage Scrolls set. You know, the one with the, it's got like a flat bar. So I think that might be the largest one. Yes, it is. And we're going to pop that across the top of our make, as central as we can, but don't stress yourself over getting it absolutely perfect. There we go. So what we're going to do now is add a little touch of colour. So I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair, no I'm not, I'm going to use my Mondelez watercolour pencils to just build up my colour around the light bulb. So I'm going to just take some orange around the bottom of the light bulb and also to the side of it, and then just carefully add some swathes of light, if you like. This is my yellow. Now if you can find like a navy pencil, that will do. I'm going to go underneath the shelf. Okay, and already it's starting to come together, isn't it? Fab. Now I'm thinking I might want a little bit more grey around here. So where did my graphite go? Don't want too much, but just to build up. Just to build up the feeling of darkness. Now I'm going to put my hand over the bottom half of that picture and just spray on the top again. The reason I did that was because I didn't want the Mondelez watercolour pencils to move really. Okay. I'm going to add a touch of white Signo here now. So this is my broad, what do we call it? A Uniball Signo broad pen. We'll just have a couple of dots of light. And add some to the top of the light bulb. Going up that cable too. And before I do anything else, let's extend our cable. So I've got here a Micron Pigma, and this is a black pen, and it is a 03. And for this, I'm going to extend our cable, because otherwise it looks like our mouse is just dangling a very, very strange light bulb with no light source. I mean, it could be battery operated, but I'm going to give him a longer cable. There we go. Okay, so once you've done that, get the Signo again, and we're just going to catch some of the cable with light. Okay. Happy? Now we're going to just look at this scroll up here and add some highlights along the pattern so it doesn't disappear into the darkness. Now I still want this little mouse to have a little bit more about him, so I'm going to give him a little dotty nose. And with a grey pencil, now if you noticed I'm shading on the side of my pencil, just gives a softer edge. Right, now let's find some words to pop on this lovely little piece of scrap card that we've turned into something quite magical. I'm going to look for, using that lovely, it's Sentiment Sticker 6 by the way, and I'm using, instead of the white or the black, I'm going to try and find some words on the vintage colour. I've gone with Keep Calm and Shine. So let's just pop these lovely words onto this little card and try not to get them in a straight line. Keep calm and shine. Now this would be perfect for journaling or a little ditty notelet. So I'm using a Kuretake Clean Colour Real Brush pen, and this one I think is mid-grey. Yes. And I'm just putting it under the bottom and the right hand side of my words. This is the blender pen, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any sharp edges, and it just blends away into nothing, which is most excellent. And there we go, my friends. We have a rather lovely, dinky card, something for your journal, but a fun little piece of our little mouse sharing his shine. I hope you've enjoyed coming along today and watching me make this, and maybe, just maybe, it might have inspired you to have a go too. If you've got any comments you'd like to make or even questions, please just pop them in the post below and I will do my best to get back in touch with you as soon as I possibly can. But in the meantime, my friends, you have fun and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye.